Hi everybody, this is Stephanie with Our Natural Wisdom. I feel called to talk about trust today, and specifically self-trust. As you might suspect, trusting ourselves is a key part of reclaiming our intuition, because we must listen to ourselves in order to access our intuition. And we're all born with our intuition. It is always a choice to reclaim our connection with it. I've been thinking about how and when we start to lose our connection with our trust in ourselves. And I wanted to just share a little story about my own journey with that, because I think that it's something that's very common, especially among women. When I was in my 20s, I was in an abusive relationship for about 3 years, on and off. It was emotionally and verbally abusive, and I knew early on that something wasn't right, that this isn't the way that it was supposed to be, that it didn't feel like it was serving me, and yet I stayed in it. It was, classic codependent relationship, highly controlling, manipulative, and I really lost my sense of self. And in that process, I lost a lot of my trust in myself. For me, it wasn't until the universe frankly kicked me in the ass and we experienced a really serious car accident, weather related, and also he was driving and wasn't driving well for conditions, hit an icy patch on an interstate and experienced a high-speed rollover, and seatbelts saved our lives. So wear your seatbelts. But for me, it was that event that really shook me and made me realize that this is going to kill me in some way. So I really have to get myself out of this. I have to pull myself together, gather all of the faith that I have in myself and in my capabilities, and extract myself from this relationship. And I did, I'm happy to say, and I started healing very quickly after that. I did have physical healing that I needed to go through, but more importantly, the emotional and psychological healing. And over time, I reconnected with my sense of trust in myself and in my abilities to recognize when something was not serving me and to act on that. And also to recognize when I am being led to pursue something that is serving me and acting on that. And I mention all of this because, first of all, as I said, I think that it's a very common story for a lot of people, especially women. And I think that it's just so important to recognize that there is a deeply healing element to reclaiming your intuition. It regains your connection to yourself at very deep levels. It goes even beyond values and beyond, belief systems. It goes to the heart of who we are, who you are, your connection with your soul, what fulfills you now, which may be very different than what fulfilled you, last year, 5, 10, 20 years ago. So maintaining and continuing to cultivate your relationship with yourself and with your intuition is deeply healing for many reasons. There is just an absolute connection between your intuition and your self-trust. So when you're healing one and reclaiming one, you're healing and reclaiming the other. It's a wonderful positive feedback loop that your heart and soul and energy levels and the intuition of and your connection with your intuition and your connection with the universe will truly be so joyous that you are doing this, that it will give you such abundance in so many ways. I And of course, the doing this with nature as your partner and your guide and your supporter is just so powerful, because nature itself is a healer. So when you are doing all of these things together, you're building this momentum and this sense of energy and positivity and connection that is truly remarkable. So I just wanted to let you know that there is such healing associated with reclaiming your intuition and with reconnecting with who you are today. It may mean, in some cases, redefining who you are today. If you feel like you have lost your sense of self over the years for a variety of reasons, happens through relationships, through having children, through careers that are no longer serving you and your soul, that no longer speak to you. There's a lot of reasons why we lose that connection with our self-trust and our intuition and our ability to act on what we know most serves us in this world, in this life. And I just encourage you to listen to the yearnings that you may be feeling, to find those reconnections and to embark on that healing process. I'm not going to say it's all, unicorns and sparkles and beautiful all the time, but I promise you it is worth it, because reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with your sense of self-trust and your intuition is the greatest gift that you can give yourself and to others, but mostly to yourself. So I hope that this has served you in some way. I would welcome any comments or questions that you might have, any stories of your journeys in this, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day as always, and hopefully you're able to have some time in nature. Thanks for watching, and take care. Talk to you later. Bye.